What's up, everybody? We are back on a Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Storm came through. What was that, Friday? I think it was. I think that's right. Got some wind. They were calling for like an inch of rain. We got more like 3 inches of rain. We got a good bit of rain. Not as much as what the upstate of North Carolina got. Good gosh. I'm fairly familiar with that area up there, driven through it a bunch of times. My family, way back when I was little, we used to have a little cabin up in Linville Falls, and used to go up there all the time when I was little. Vacationed up there a bunch of times. Actually saw the road actually goes to that old cabin that we used to have. We sold that property, or my family did, years and years ago, but it washed out. I heard all of Asheville at one point was cut off. I was going to the Equipment Expo in Louisville. I was in about 2 weeks or so. But I don't think I can even physically get there without making some serious detours, because I-40, how I get there is to go up I-40 to Asheville and cut over through the mountains through I-40 to Knoxville and then go on up to Louisville. You can't go that way. I-40 is gone, or at least one whole half of it washed away. It is just washed out, gone. The only way I see to be able to get to Louisville right now would be to go all the way 20 to like Birmingham and then go north up through Nashville. That would take a 10-hour trip, turn into like a 15-hour trip or longer. So I think I'm trying to hook it up to go to the Ag Expo in Valdosta. KC and CCE are having a big booth down there. It's way down in the south of Georgia. I think it's still going on after the hurricane went through there, because it went like right past Valdosta. So I think it's still going on, but we'll see. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that. So we're out here at the farm, my parents' property. We're out on the impound. The impound has been neglected this spring. I've been so busy I didn't have a chance to get out here and do anything with it, or at least get it cut, or get it mowed. So we got to do a little bit of work on it today. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of work while I'm waiting for it to dry out before we go do a mulching job with the mini, or the skid steer, tomorrow. So let's just take a quick look and we'll get to cutting. All right, we're at the back corner of the impound. So there's a little box stand there looking out into a field. This is what we call the back corner. I'm starting down here because the trench that I cut through the impound up there almost at the front corner is still there. So we have decided we're gonna dig that back out again, let this water drain, then we're gonna put a pipe in it. My brothers are coming end of October around Halloween for like a week or so. So I'm gonna go get probably a 24 or 30-inch plastic pipe and put in that hole. But I need to clean up this back line at least today, get down to the corner down there, and then try to work my way back towards that ditch. So problem is, this is going to take a little bit of length or time, because I need to clean up both sides. You start to see the overgrowth is coming over on the side. So let's just see what we can get done today for a few hours while I'm between jobs and try to make this look good. Oh, look, there goes a black rat snake. There it went. Stuff's out here everywhere. hey, this is coming along pretty well. So far, so good. Just trying to just shave this edge back. I'm kind of mowing the grass as I go along too in the middle. Just knocking that grass down real quick. Nothing crazy, but my main goal in here is to knock back these edges, because we were kind of coming through here over the summer on the side-by-side and getting hit in the face and just dodging limbs and vines, and couldn't see anything down into the water because of the overgrowth and the branches just taking over. Have to mow this whole impoundment about once to twice a year, just depending, and I haven't done anything on it this year as far as any mowing or mulching. So I really needed to get over here and get this done. This will probably keep, now that we're doing it so late in the year. It's tomorrow will be October. This will probably keep until spring of next year. Probably keep until late spring or even early summer. I mean, I don't know. It'll stay down for a while. It's not going to grow pretty much anymore for the rest of this year. So that'll be nice. Came down here about 2 years ago and really cleaned up this back end back here. Took down a lot of material. That's probably, I think that was 2 years ago. Could have been a year, I don't really remember, but I really cleaned this back end up. Took down a lot of stuff, really opened it up. Like you can see these sections right here where it's open, like right here. You guys can see that, like right there. And then like right there, that little section, like there was a lot of stuff in those sections, so I really opened it up. Now I did leave a good bit of stuff too, because these trees, these little trees and stuff are what's holding the embankment, especially on the impound side. This side over here has got some water, but it's just kind of like a swampy runoff area. It's nothing crazy over there. We don't really mess with that side too much. I mean, it is our property, but we just don't mess with it. It's just a swamp hole back in there. So that's like, so these trees right here are red maples. They grow into really pretty trees most of the time. They're really pretty. A lot of people will plant them as like decorative trees for landscaping. And they like to grow around water. And I want to keep a few of them because a lot of them will grow into nice trees. And they'll hold the embankment. I got a big old gum tree here. Give a dang about the gum trees. right here. The vines are pretty bad back here in some places, especially on this left side. A lot of vines over there. Out. It is hot for this time of year. It's like supposed to be like 85 today. I mean, come on, it is September 30th and I'm ready for some cooler weather. And it is going to cool down the later end of the week it goes. But this whole 85 and the end of September is not doing it for me. Sorry. But honestly, September, the weather here has not been too bad as far as the heat goes. It's been manageable. It hasn't been 90, so I can't complain too much. But I'd rather it be like 60. It was a long summer, folks. Down. This is cleaning up really nice. I'm very happy with it so far with the progress. So just kind of filling time on a day between jobs. We'll keep this going on down the line and see what it looks like at the end of the day. So stay tuned and we'll make some progress. Well, I think that's the end of my day mulching on the impound, because we've got this washout here, and I was able to get past this, I think, the last time by going over around through here. but that's all washed out there. And I tried to put the track down in there to see if it would let me go through, and it's just sinking. So this is another little project. Actually, it's a big project that me and my brothers are gonna have to work on here in the next couple of months to get this. What happened here is the muskrats have come through here and they dug a bunch of tunnels through here, and this whole thing just collapsed. And we've been trying to just patchwork it ever since, but that's just, it's gotten to the point where that's just not working anymore. So what I'm gonna have to do, I really would like to get my hands on some sand clay like I did a couple times before. There was a pit about 20 minutes up the road from here that had some really good sand clay that I had gotten some from before, but I don't know if that guy's still selling it or not. I need to call him. Because I'd go down there and I could load it myself. If I had to take the Mini down there and load it, I would do it. I could borrow one of Greg's dump trailers for the day and just go down there and get it. It was kind of like a little mom and pop operation in that pit. So, but if not, I'll just get some fill dirt and we'll just come in here, and I need to just dig it all out. And what I'd have to do is bring the dirt up there to the corner and then ferry it back here with the skid steer. The problem with that would be I'd really have to have the Mini on the other side to kind of collapse this and then dump dirt in from this side with the skid. So what I'd have to do, we need to get that ditch fixed over there where I dug to drain the water out. We need to get that, put a pipe in there really quick, which wouldn't take long, and that's not a big deal. And then I could just walk the Mini around through here, set it on this side, dig all this up, try to collapse it, redo it. Probably get I may rent a jumping jack, but I don't know, I could probably tamp it with the bucket on the Mini and just try to redo this whole thing here, and maybe put in some 4x4s here and some plywood and try to short it up, and while we pack it, just see if it'll help that hold in that bankment there. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going anywhere here. Nope. Well, that sucks, but can only do what we can do. I need to go see if I can get if I've got a bit to get the wire out of that MTL. So let's go take a look at that really quick while we're here. Been meaning to do that. By the way, this section of the impound cleaned up really nice. I mean, you see that through there. It looks, yeah, that looks nice. It's a nice little wall through there. Nothing's overhanging, hit you in the face, snag your pant leg. You can kind of see the water through here now. So yeah, I forgot to talk about that, but yeah, that looks nice. Oh goodness, I'm standing in an anthill. Those things are everywhere out here. But yeah, that looks a lot better, at least through here. So I'll get the rest of this done at some point. It's always something around this place, but what can you do? I do the best I can. All right, guys, quick little addendum to the video. Was gonna go back up there to the hill at the farm and work on the MTL. It had had a piece of fence wire wrapped up in it since I did that backyard forever ago with it, and I just hadn't gotten around. I don't use that cutter very much, and I hadn't gotten around to taking that bottom plate off to get that wire out of there. I was gonna see if I actually had the bit, and on the way back, something was squeaking with the undercarriage on the excavator, so I got it back to the hill and was looking at it, and doggone track caught my finger and got the tip of my middle finger here pretty good. So had to run down to the hospital and get some stitches in my finger. The bone is fine, everything is fine, but they put this big old splint on there for me, yay. So now I'm really good at giving people the bird. But anyway, that kind of ruined the afternoon, so had to do what I could do. So if you guys see this big old thing on my finger for the next 2 weeks, that's what that is. So sorry I wasn't able to do that. I was actually wanting to film that to see if I actually had, I'm not sure if I have the right socket to take that off, but I've got some pretty big ones, so I think I could have gotten it off with the Milwaukee Impact that I've got, but fortunately they got cut short, had to get some stitches in the old finger, and that was what it was. Luckily, I went to the same hospital where my sister works. She's a licensed nurse practitioner in the emergency room, so she hooked me up, got a doctor to come in and see me pretty quick. They put some shots in my hand, numbed everything up, stitched me back together, and on I went. So, but we're back to work tomorrow. Going to go do a quick little mulching job with the skid steer, so stay tuned for that. Sorry this video wasn't super long. With the mulching, I wanted to get some more mulching done and try to get that wire out of the brush cutter, but what can you do? Things happen. So I will catch you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that, and we'll be back. Bye, everybody.